I'm a gut player. I don't really ever know exactly why something works or what scales I'm using or what melodies. I just play what I feel, to be honest. And people a lot of times ask me, how do you come up with solo lines and solo ideas for the songs and stuff? And the only maybe thing I can tell you is that a lot of times I think about what I'm gonna play before I play it. I'm not somebody who just sits down and practices his instrument all day long and waits for a nice melody to sort of come his way. I do it the opposite way. I usually just sort of stop for a second. If there's a song, because there's always this moment in time where you've got the song idea is ready, but now it comes time to the solo part. What do you do now? Then I usually just sit there and think about it for a while and think what could that song really need, as if it was a vocal idea, because that you certainly do the same way. And then I work it out that way. I sing it to myself first and then start to teach myself how to play it, if you want. So that's a sort of a unique way to do it, I guess. But I've always done it that way. And I usually work alone when I do these things. I can't really concentrate when other people are in the room, so I usually lock myself away, working out solo parts and riffs like that. Where a lot of times initial ideas we work out, we jam together and something comes to me very quickly. Riffs and stuff has never been a big deal, very difficult. So, because that happens very spontaneously a lot of times, on the spot. Everybody's getting together in the room, we're starting to jam on something, and all of a sudden, that sounds good. Let's jam on that a little bit. But then it's still a long way from that initial riff to a finished song. That takes sometimes, a little bit of work. And that's usually what I spend the most time on with Peter, is trying to create the melodies and the hook lines and the finished song, Of course there were guitar players, especially early on when you're in your sort of early stages of your career or instrument, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there was definitely Ritchie Blackmore is a huge influence on me, and I think you can definitely hear that in the way I play. So Deep Purple was a huge influence, and Rainbow, of course, and Judas Priest, huge influence. AC/DC, probably those three bands have been the biggest influence. But I've admired other guitar players like Uli Roth, huge. I mean, he's probably one of the best out of them all, if not the best. But you sort of take different elements from different players, and eventually, if you're lucky, you sort of create your own style out of it.